A business owner asked me a question recently. What if I invest in developing my managers and they just leave? I looked back and said, what if you don't invest in them and they stay? That one question stopped the conversation cold because here's the truth. Most owners think training managers is risky. It costs money, it takes time, and there's no guarantee they'll stay forever. But there's a much bigger risk most people don't see, the risk of not developing their managers. And that risk quietly destroys growth, profitability, and your freedom as an owner. In this video, I'll show you why the fear of they might leave is holding back so many businesses and how changing your mindset completely changes the math. I'm Matthew Pohl, founder and CEO of the ReWild Group. We help small and mid-sized business owners build organizations that don't depend so much on them. If you're ever worried about training your managers only to lose them, this is the video for you. Your hesitation is reasonable. It feels safer to invest in equipment than people. After all, machines don't quit and buildings don't get recruited, but people do. There are no guarantees, but avoiding investment in managers doesn't remove the risk. It just moves it into places that are far more expensive. Let me walk you through 4 reasons why developing your managers is one of the highest leverage decisions you can make. Reason number 1, development increases retention. First, training managers actually makes them more likely to stay. Research consistently shows that companies with strong leadership development see significantly lower turnover. More than half of employees say they would stay longer if they had real growth opportunities. And many even say that development matters more than a bigger paycheck. This isn't complicated psychology. When you invest in someone, you're telling them, you matter here. We see a future with you. And that creates commitment. Not golden handcuffs, actual buy-in. Managers who feel capable and supported don't spend their time job hunting. They spend it leading. Reason number 2 is that the impact compounds fast. Here's where the math gets interesting. Managers usually make up about 15% of your workforce, but they influence most of it. One manager might oversee 5 people or 25. That means when you improve one manager's effectiveness, you're not upgrading one person, you're upgrading an entire team. Clear expectations, better communication, fewer fires, and higher accountability. Even small improvements in a manager's skills can generate outsized return because the impact multiplies across everyone that they lead. That's called leverage. Quick pause. If you're thinking, this makes sense, but I don't want random workshops or theory, check the link in the description. We offer a short, no-pressure conversation about the Exceptional Manager program to see if it's a fit for your business. Okay, let's get back to our 4 reasons. Reason 3, people quit managers, not companies. Here's the hard truth. People don't quit companies, they quit bad managers. Gallup has found that about half of employees have left a job just to get away from a poor manager. Other studies show many people actually like their work, but couldn't tolerate poor communication, favoritism, or lack of support. Now, some owners say, turnover doesn't cost me so much. I just replace one salary with another. But that ignores reality. Turnover disrupts teams. Other employees have to carry the load. Productivity drops. Quality and customer experience often will suffer. Then you onboard someone new, pulling time from your best people. When you add it up, turnover often costs 50% to 200% of an employee's annual salary. Better managers dramatically reduce that churn and those hidden costs. Reason number 4, strong managers create stability. Developing managers the right way creates long-term stability. When managers learn together, they adopt shared language, shared tools, and shared expectations. That becomes part of how your business operates. So if someone eventually leaves, the business doesn't have to panic. The system stays, the standards stay, and new leaders ramp up faster. And just as important, it signals to the entire company that growth matters here, which keeps your best people engaged and invested. So yes, there's a chance you invest in a manager and they leave. But the bigger risk is not investing and keeping managers who aren't equipped to lead. When you develop your managers, they're more likely to stay. Your investment compounds, turnover drops, and the business stops relying so heavily on you. As your managers grow, you can finally step back. Less firefighting, more strategic focus, more freedom. That's what most owners actually want. If this resonated, leave a comment, What's your biggest concern about developing your managers? Like the video if you're ready to stop carrying the business yourself, and subscribe for more insights built specifically for small and mid-sized business owners. And check out the next video where I break down the 4 areas every manager must manage and why most are only doing half of that. Thanks for watching.